Hi guys, welcome to a session with Quantnosis Diary. And so earlier, what we did couple of live sessions where we did analysis in as we are live doing on the YouTube, right? So but this time we actually asked some of you to select some of the stocks, and I'll select some of the stocks, and then we'll analyze all those selected stocks. So I have some of the selected stock like some of our friends suggested, and there are some stock that are I selected and some stock that was from the previous week. So before going into the stocks analysis, let's talk about um, Nifty, right? So what happened on Nifty Friday? It totally U-turned after at the so if you see after 1 o'clock the market totally U-turned and came down. Okay, so what will be the thing, right? If so, we may give some of the stocks view as long or short. So, which means it could be on the buy side or the sell side. The thing is that we need to be extra careful for the buy side if Nifty breaks Friday's low, and we have to be careful on the short side if Nifty goes above the Friday's high. For obvious reason, if market is very strong or very weak, depending on that, some of the selected stock also will be affected automatically. So first one, I'll go with the Chola Finance. This is a stock that was shared earlier. Cholamandalam Investment or Cholamandalam Finance Company. So this was giving a breakout. Okay. So the stock has given a breakout on Thursday, and Friday it moved quite well. So I'll go in a lower time frame. Yeah. So if you see here, the price has been moved up with very good volume. However, as the market Nifty fallen down, these people who actually bought here booked profit. Okay. So despite it gave around 2.5% move on intraday on Friday, it came down. So this also tells us how important that risk management is. It can turn your profitable trade to loss if you are not managing your risk effectively. Either way, the thing is that since most of the volume exited from the breakout candle, so this breakout will become invalid until that again more volumes happens or the price comes back above this 224 again. So this was one of our existing, and now one more existing, GSW Energy. So this is one of the other chart that we shared on previous session. Okay, so the risk reward we spoke about in this, it already came around that level. The 58-59 level we said in the previous session, the price if stay goes above 52, it will come around this level. The thing is, what happens on even on the Friday volatile session, it's just one day only the price has moved and given the entire target move. So it moved approximately 5% plus in intraday itself. Okay, so the risk reward that was target, it came to the target. Then with the Nifty falling down after 1 o'clock, the price has also come down from after 1 o'clock, as you can see here. So what to do with this? If you see this volume part here, if you can still see, even though price has come down a little, it has not lost all the gain. Okay, it's still below 50%. So which means the price, so some people has booked this script intraday itself, but not everyone has. So the volume is still valid here. So which means as long as this low candle around 54, this is valid, price may continue going up again. Okay, so 54 above, you'll keep an eye if price stay above, and then it will continue upward. But however, if it breaks below 54, then some more profit booking possible. So your 54 is your level of observations. So above this, price can continue moving upward further, and it may give a breakout above the supply zone as well. Next one is India Bull Venture. So this is one of the stock that we shared some time back. I think it's a 2 or 3 sessions before. Okay, this is the chart we shared 2 or 3 sessions before. Okay, price has been, as you can see, the volume is there, and price has been moving up. It's continuing moving up. But however, we need to keep remember that 190 around. So this is where we are expected to see some resistance. So price gave a breakout as we expected, as we discussed few sessions back, and then it's continue moving up, but we need to keep remember that 187, 190 around there is some resistance. L&T Finance Holding. So L&T Finance Holding, for the script, the main important level is 63. Okay, if price continue staying able to hold the 63 above level, price will come to 69 level. So this was our previous view, and if we see that the price was able to climb to 66, 67 around, like 2 rupees below our resistance, and on Friday sessions with the fall of the Nifty, this also around 1 after 1 p.m. it came down. So this is also again dependent on the Nifty. But if it stay above 63 means it can continue moving upward again. IGL. So IGL, this is one chart that did not get activated yet, and that's why I am still keeping this in the list. See, 411 or around 46, this two level was the level to watch out for, 411 and 46. If price moves above, this can start a reversal trend which can give a good risk reward. So 406 and 411, these two level to be watched for IGL. Above this, the price can continue moving up. Ujjivan Financial Services. So this stock has moved quite strongly around here and recovered quite a bit. However, around here it found that the resistance it not able to cross 266 above. So price was not able to close above 266 on daily chart, and then when after this 4 days of consolidations it corrected little and tried again to attempt the same cross and made a double top here. So after making double top it started falling, and as you can see it's below this small M neckline. So as long as this below neckline, the price this script will be bearish and it may fall further, which means price stays below 242.5 around. If this level around it stays, the more it's sustained, it may continue falling downward. On the other hand, if it goes off above this level and sustains above this, okay, around 242, 243, if it can sustain, then it may try to retest this high level again. Prestige Real Estate. So this is a realtor script. So here you can see simply it's a neckline of a pattern that is similar to W, and the price has found a resistance around here. But if we see last 3 candles, if you see very closely, you will be seeing that the Bottom has been trying to protect this green candle gain, which also has a good volume. Okay, so which means as long as this low is protected, the price may attempt to give a breakout above. So you will need to keep an eye for 230 around, 229, 230 around. If price able to hold above this level, price may give a fresh breakout above this. But in case it comes down below 229, it will come under pressure for people who bought around this move. So they will book profit if it comes below 230 and sustain there. Alchem Laboratories. It's a pharma stock, and pharma gained on Friday, but this one is a little bit unique. Uh, as if you see a little bit longer time frame, you can see there has been some volatile move here. It's fallen down and came up. So this current fallen down has happened after the dividend payment. Okay, so I can guess some people booked profit after getting the dividend. Okay, but price took support around here and then started moving up. So 2766. Also, one more thing to notice, the volume in this candle versus the volume in the remaining candle. If you see, the volume is, there's quite big difference, right? So these people has not liquidated completely here. Okay, so which means the price able to cross 3060 again after testing here. It will be able to continue its up move again. But the problem is, if it stays in the zone and between this, it may go sideways, in which case this is right now in the middle of it, and so it's not recommended to enter immediately. But if there's a pharma stocks goes up again and it gives a fresh breakout above, we can go for buying again. Hindalco. So Hindalco has been, along with together with other metals, it has been in this consistent up move. As you can see, the low is protected, and if you look at the volumes here and here also, the chunk of volumes are showing the bulls are still there in this. Okay, however 195 around, so this is a supply zone. It's entered into supply zone since it entered into 180 zone. Okay, so price, we may see some liquidation around 195. So people who are holding for long term, they should be looking for book profit, and people who are looking at FNO, so you might get a short opportunity around here after testing and start coming down. For now, if it stays above 180, it can go to 195 around. But if it breaks 180, it will probably come and test the trend line again. Cummins Industry. Cummins India, sorry. Cummins India has been a good recovery run. So it's not been like V-shape recovery. So initial recovery was V-shape, then a correction. Some may say this is a healthy correction, and then up move was very consistent, slow but steady. Okay, if you notice this, there has been small chunk accumulation happened, and there is not. So this is one time, this is small big chunk happened, then it corrected, they book profit. Then there was small accumulation happened here and price came around. Okay, if you see the last two green candle, which is even more interesting, which has a good volume here. So as long as price above 440 above, so these people will not book profit. So price may come try to retest around 460 or 465, where it also start a breakaway gap in the middle. So this gap, start of the gap, is supposed to be resistance. Okay, so we can see there's first rejections already happened just before testing the gap. So this is possible that there can be another resistance when second time it tried here. So keep that in mind. Apart from that, the stock is still strong. PNB Housing Finance. So this has also something, the move has been like something similar to Cummins, with healthy corrections and slow up move, not like a very move. But this candle, you can see suddenly some aggression seen in this candle. Okay, so which is a 10th August candle, and the volume, as you can see, it's a good volume with this, which is supporting the up move. Okay, now there has been small corrections, and on the Friday 14th August, there is again a good amount of volume that is entered into this. So which means as long as this low is protected, which is mean 227 above, as long as it is right now, so price will continue moving upward, and it's likely to give another fresh breakout above 250. So if price remain above 227, it has a good chance to give another breakout above 250. PNB Housing Finance, but I'll avoid if it comes below 216 again. HTFC AMC. So this is one stock that is been coming in my scanner, the divergence scanner, for some reason again and again. So it seems price has been making smaller divergence, like here there is small divergence, okay, but price broke here, so which gave a continuation though. So blue bear up move, it continued after it break the divergence here again. Okay, now if you see here, price is coming nearly to oversold zone in the RSI, or if you check any other momentum indicator. But the another thing to be noticed, the volume in it falling was very low, so there has not, I mean, here's been some big profit booking, then initial buy where it tested, it went off and it tried to give a up move here, but it failed here. Okay, but the liquidation has already been happened in this for many times. Okay, it's possible that price may give a trend line breakout above 2440, this level. So if it gives a 2440, so that will be our trigger for reversal trade. Fortis Healthcare. So this is one of the stock I put in my watch list today. So it got in my scanner today itself while checking for my selectable stock. Okay, now let's say this part of the move is showing a bull build up here happened, good accumulation. Then after the first move there has been a profit booking, and then the volume has been very dry here. So you can conclude that the volume here that has been inside this script, most of it, so average of between this 130 and the 114, so around 122 around is main base. So this is your primary base of the move. Okay, and then if you notice in the same base with the current base, there is a RSI positive divergence, as price is making higher low while RSI making the same bottom and went up. So if price maintain this candle high 135, it may continue upward and retest this high level 141. Okay, so which means if you're entering in this trade and price is in this candle, this is a big candle, right, 137 to 132. So if price consolidating in this range, and if you're planning to go long, you should keep a stop loss below this candle's low. Okay, on the other hand, if price breaks this low, it likely to test the trend line here and then may start come moving upward. But if you're entering in this candle, your stop loss might get bigger if you try to keep a stop loss below trend line. So that's why suggested to keep the stop loss below Friday's low. And immediate resistance is this high 141. So now some of our friends who have checked on these few other stock, and these are mainly large cap, so we'll cover those. So these are the requested views. So first one is SBI. So SBI, I suggested earlier that we should be doing a small accumulation around 190 192. So we accumulated around here. Okay, so in this zone we have accumulated, and when the price went up, we booked partially here, and then here we got trailing stop loss in this candle. So if you see in second candle and the third candle opening after this green candle. So it's a first red candle, it's closing, and the opening of third red candle, we got trailing stop loss here in our existing positional trade, which we accumulated. So this is, again, I mentioned earlier, this will be a re-entry zone if price able to hold 195, and that is also true again. So if SBI price stay above 195, this is again an accumulation zone. So price may continue upward from here. But if it comes breaks below 195 and sustain below 194 or something, we'll avoid this stock. GAIL. GAIL has been in a long downtrend, and it tried to give a recovery from here. Unfortunately, after coming near 106, 107, it it started consolidating, and here, as you can see, it first time it broke and it again went up. So right now, if you notice, 94 and 94 point something, around 94, if I roughly to see, 94 and 100 is this current consolidation zone. I can extend this to a little bit here. So if you see this, so we'll assume 94 and 100 is current consolidation zone. If it goes above 100, it's possible to it come to retest 106 level again. But if it breaks below 94 and sustain, it's likely to break this one as well. As for the volume part, if we see, the volume has been not very active. I mean, there has been bought and then people booked profit, booked loss here. Okay, then there is a buy and then people again booked. So volume has not been very reactive in the script. So until there's another green volume with a green shoot above 100, I'll avoid this stock for long. Next one is Tata Steel. So this one is very strange stock. So price has been falling from for quite a while, but if we go a little closer, so after the post-corona fall, price has been recovered very well, and this breakout we have shared long time back, and we expected to go to 417 level. Even this is here, the old chart should be here somewhere. So this was our old chart, that 417 was supposed to go after this 363 above breakout. Okay, so first breakout is spotted around 350 and then second breakout spotted around 360. So above this levels, which is also this, after filling this gap, so price is supposed to come to this level, so that our target for this Tata Steel has been completed as per our old chart. Now if you see here, there has been a dividend date, and there has also been a result date, which is overlapping in the closure period. But despite the post dividend, there has been no profit booking. Despite a result of loss, there has been no profit booking. So fundamental is important, but we'll follow the price action. So we'll respect the price action. Hence, if price continue to remain above 417, will be bullish for a little while more. So it might go to 450 around as well. Or if it cross the 450 and sustain above, it might go near 480, 490 levels again. But that is based on only on price actions, which is above 417. Okay, so that if price comes down below 417 and breaks, let's say breaks again below 405 or something, it comes below this, then there is possibility that price may go for a profit booking. Tech Mahindra, I think this one is also an old chart, should be somewhere here. So Tech Mahindra in our old chart, similar to Tata Steel, post breakout we expected the price to come around 730. So this was our old chart. So coming back to this chart, if you see here, prices come around 700 and found a resistance, came down and went up. So price, if stays above 662 and this 702, price may consolidate a little bit more in this zone. But if it gives a decisive break above 700, it may come towards 730 level. Amara Raja battery. So this is one of the stock we are discussing earlier today, as in the Sunday afternoon. So Okay, so this is my chart because this the chart we are discussing was on a other friend's chart. So I'll discuss, we give my view based on my chart. So if you see there, it's a triple top in the RSI here, and at the same time price has been moving upward. So there's a clear divergence here. Now if price able to give a breakout above 750, so it's possible this will go towards this level again, the 790 around. So price staying above 755 above will give it a chance to go towards 790 level. But in case price not able to cross 755 because of the divergence, there might be more profit booking and it may come near retest this trend line that is coming from the May base. Now why I am considering this as a base? Because if you see this here, the price found a resistance and there is a multiple top here. Okay, but after this there has been no correction, and after this red candle price given a breakout above this. So this is my original base, and then I connected this base with other higher low and then got this trend line. So if price stayed below 755, it's possible to test this trend line again around 720 right now, but this price will continue going moving upward. But if it goes stays above 755, it's possible price may come near 790 again. Maruti, this is another interesting stock because as you can see price has been coming towards the high zone, uh, which is 2020 high zone, and it found a resistance exactly at this where the supply zone start from the 2020 high zone. Okay, so there has been first candle which found a rejection, second candle rejection. On the fourth candle it was able to test the level which is marked in here, the low of previous low, and then it found its simple doji. This is like classic reversal sign. For reversal also, if price may continue downward towards this level 6400 level, so 6580 to 6400 level, but if it gives a breakout above again, then we may see 7000 level or above levels. And also if you notice there has been a dividend which is paid, so this could be a just temporary dividend correction. So in that case price should take a support soon. Okay, I think that will be all for today's all analysis. Stay tuned if there is any more stocks that I'll be sharing separately. Thank you.